Hi guys, happy hump day. Hey, so y'all know that I played the harp for the Widow's Fellowship and I had to put it in its case. And when it's in its case, even though it has a shoulder strap, it's pretty heavy for me. So I've been online and I saw the Virginia Harp shop has a folding dolly for $75, $79.99. I think it was. But you know, then you got to pay shipping and everything, and all the other dollies are $400 and $600. No, I went on Amazon and I found a folding dolly, folding dolly that has a 19.1 base to it. Now the other one that's at Virginia Harp place, that one has a 25-inch base, but this is wide enough. This is going to be perfect. Here it is. I like this one because it has these handles right here, which is nice. And this part is for the, this part here. It came with a large bungee cord, but I think I'm gonna need a flat strap cord. And then there's the wide base, and it all folds up. The wheels fold this way, and that piece folds up. So I'm gonna put my harp. You have to take the legs off. Oh, no, that's okay. That's funny. Oh, okay. If you want to play the harp without the legs, you have to take this bottom piece. Sorry, Poodoo. You have to take this bottom piece off. So I took the legs off so I can put it in my bag. And then we're going to attach it to the thing. So let me put my harp in the bag. Let me get my stand. Excuse me for my dress. I'm in my skivvies. You know, I don't wear anything but just a t-shirt and some pants. Okay, so let me move this. This thing is nice. It's probably weighs about 10 pounds, I think. Let me see. Yeah, about 10 pounds. Because I use an 8-pound weight for myself. All right, so let me move this. Now I got to put the harp in the case. So you're going to get a good look at my big old butt. Hey, get out of there. By the way, Sophie's doing fine. Her little oohoo rash is all gone. So, yeah. Okay, always lay your harp on the right side. Never lay it on the other side. Hang on a minute. Always lay it on this side because of the tuning pins. You don't want to lay it on the side that has the levers and stuff. Same thing with the big pedal harps. You don't want to do that. Okay. Because it messes the mechanisms up. Alright, let's zip this sucker up. It's a really nice case that came with this dusty string harp. And my triplet had a nice one. My triplet harp had I paid extra for wheels that attached to in here. But see, this doesn't have that. I can't do that with this one. Alright, let me zip it up. Okay. Shut up. I just ate lunch. Maybe I should have waited before I did this. Okay, so the base on this harp, let me see here. Where's my measuring tape? Is 15, 16, about 16 and a quarter. Not bad. Not bad. So the other harp dolly had a 25-inch base. That would have been too big. And I think that would have been for bigger lever harps. Okay, so let's see. Let me turn it this way. Watch out, Lulu. See, it comes with a shoulder strap. There's a ring here and here, and I put the shoulder strap, and then you carry it this way. But it gets heavy. And this, I want to be able to just move it like this, you know? So, there we go. Let's do the sideways so you can see. Oh, my left arm is jacked up. Okay, stay. And then, I'm going to get a better one of these, but I can do it this way. Come come down here, hook that here, just to keep it from falling off. Put this one down here, and then I wish it had a thing here, but I have this one up here. Oh my God, you guys, look, it works perfect. $39 on Amazon, 38 something. Compared to, guys, I'm sitting here editing this video, and I don't know why I was thinking that little cart was $32 or $34.95. I think because I looked at another one that was similar and it was a lot cheaper. But no, it's $52, and that's still a decent price, still cheaper than the one at Atlanta Harp Center, not Virginia, because there is a Virginia Harp Center too. So anyways, yeah, so that's what that's all about. So sorry for the mix up on price. $75 at the Virginia Harp shop. Yeah, look. Oh, this makes moving it so much easier. Okay, so I'm gonna put a link down below, but not a link, I don't know how to link, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not computer savvy. I'm going to put the information on this dolly. For those of you who play lever harps, this is a Dusty Strings 34 Ravana, and this will probably work with any of your lever harps. I'm not really sure. Your larger ones, like I think it would work with my Prelude too, you know, the big Prelude that I had. I really do think it would work with that. But they are a lot bigger. They're like a small lever harp. Anyway, you take that off. I don't want to drop it. Just lean it forward. Actually, just lift it up. And there we go. All right, let me lay this down. I'll show you how it folds up. Now, I haven't folded it up yet. I unfolded it. But stay. Now, how do you fold up? Okay, I know you push this button and that goes down. And I think you that's it. You guys, that's it. Just watch your fingers. There's got to be a way to do it. I saw them use this. The guy used his foot. Yeah, there you go. Stand on it and push. Nice, nice, nice. And this is a coated, I think this is metal or hard plastic, but it's good up to 350 pounds. Hit the button, it locks. You can close this way, that way. I think they also go this way, yeah. They go this way too. Let me show you. Let me get closer. And then I got something I want to tell you guys. So you can even go like this too. But to fold it up, go like that. Back up again. Push down. And then just go like that. There you go. That hurt my ears. Wow. Oh, this is perfect. Why didn't I do this a long time ago? My gosh. Oh my gosh. I should have done this ages ago. I don't want to stretch this out. So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. That'll work. Oop, there we go. So, yeah, I mean, if I can pick, ooh, good exercises right here. Whoops, got caught on my shirt. Yes, I like this. I'm so glad I got this, and I can't believe I got it so cheap. All right, let me put the harp away, and I'm going to tell you about yesterday. I went to see Pam in Vegas. Okay, got the harp put away. I keep the harp cover under that gray ottoman that Celeste gave me. It fits under there perfectly. And excuse me, I just had lunch, so. And yes, I'm doing laundry and I'm doing dishes. It seems like I'm always doing laundry when I'm talking to you guys. You know, I've been wearing a lot of clothes lately, and I gotta wash my clothes. Anyways, the Harp Dolly fits perfect in the folded up in the closet in the craft room, so that's where I'm gonna keep those. And then when I go do my performance at Widow's Fellowship on, I think it's the 23rd, well, the 3rd or 4th Thursday of this month, I have the date, I just can't remember it right now. I have to look it up. I can do that instead of having the guy schlep it into the house for me. I can just put it on the dolly and roll it on in. So I'm really happy I got that. So those of you who play, which I know some of my followers are harpers and harpists, and the difference, a harper is someone who usually just plays like the lever harp. Harpists play the big harps. At least that's what I was told. If I got it wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, and then the one that was at Virginia Harp Center, like I said, was 80 bucks, and then you probably had to pay shipping too. And this one, I'll put the information on Amazon right here. Yeah, so just look up that. It'll come up. You can't miss it. It'll come up. I don't know how to link, you guys. Somebody showed me they sent me a text and tried to tell me how to do it, and I couldn't get it to work, so forget that. Okay, yesterday, well, actually Monday, well, yesterday I was supposed to go see Pam. I was supposed to see Pam a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't go see her. You know, she's been dealing with a lot of stress. She got in a car accident. Her car got totaled, and she finally got something to replace it with. And then it's been having a lot of problems, and she's having to deal with that. And then her husband's in, oh, I don't know what you call it, like recuperative care he's having a lot of issues. Let's just put it that way. So she's been under a lot of stress, and her birthday was last Thursday, so I promised her I'd come see her. But then I ordered that ring, and I'm like, oh, I have to wait till the ring gets here, you know, and I don't know when it's gonna come, and I don't, you know, for what I paid for the darn ring, I don't want to, you know, just leave it laying around at the Dillard's. So I ended up checking to see when it was going to deliver, and it said it was still in process. So that, to me, still in process means that they haven't mailed it yet. So I said, oh, okay, I got nothing going on Tuesday. Monday I had to go and do my insurance. I'm going to stay with Kaiser with my Medicare. I'm going to go over to Kaiser, and it's not going to cost me hardly anything. And I went ahead and signed up for the vision, dental, and hearing plan also, and that's only $17 a month. And yeah, so I was really happy about that. So you know, when I turned 65 on December 1st, on December 9th, but on December 1st, my Medicare will kick in, and so will my new Kaiser. I'm with Kaiser right now anyway, and I didn't think I was going to stay because I wanted to stay with my old doctor, and my knee doctor, who did such a great job. But boy, PPO extra is a lot more money, and I'm not going to fork over $300, $400, or $500 a month in healthcare. I'll just, you know, and everything's right there at the Kaiser. I got the 2 main Kaiser facilities. You know, we don't have a hospital up here yet, but we can go to the main hospital where I used to work at, and so that's fine, you know. And but anyway, so I got settled with that. I'm all done. So I got my Medicare and Kaiser going. So I told Pam, I said, well, I'm going to come see you because my ring is still in processing. I don't think it'll be here on time. I got Wednesday I got plans and a class, which is today, and then tomorrow I have dominoes with the ladies. So I got up at 3:30 in the morning yesterday. I got up at 3:30 in the morning, and I couldn't stay the night because Celeste can't come over here and watch Voodoo Dogs. She's going to do that in December for me, for my 65th birthday. So she's going to stay here for 2 nights and take care of Voodoo Dogs so I can go and celebrate my retirement finally and my 65th birthday. And I'm going to stay at the South Point Hotel and Casino. But I'm not very happy right now with Sam's Town. Sam's Town is going downhill. They took away the coffees out of the rooms. The rooms aren't as clean as they could be, and they took away a lot of the what do you call it? The buffet is gone. Their Firelight buffet was the best. And after COVID, they closed it and they're never going to open it again. So I decided, well, I'm going to stay at South Point because South Point's Western themed, just like, you know, Sam's Town. And so they have big horse shows there and all kinds of stuff, and the bowling tournaments and all that. Anyways, make a long story short, I got up at 3:30 in the morning. I left by 10 to 5. And oh my gosh, I can't see as good as I used to at night, driving at night. And I'm going up the 14, getting ready to hop on the 58. And all of a sudden I see all these cars. I mean, we're talking hundreds of cars going and cutting in front of me, which I thought they were getting on the freeway. It was like a side road along the freeway. And I said, oh, what'd they do? Close the on-ramp? So I got on, I followed them. It's a dirt road. And I'm like, no, poor Big Red, you know? And I finally get to where some guy's checking people in. I'm like, I'm trying to find the get on the freeway. What happened? Is the on-ramp? And he didn't speak hardly any English. He looked like he might have been Somalian or something. I'm not sure. He was black, and he was from another country. I don't know where. And he really hard English. He go back. And I'm like, what? And he goes, go back. And I go, what do you mean? You mean back that way? I'm like, okay, this isn't the freeway, right? Doesn't get to the, go back. And so I turned around and I had to drive back 4 miles. Took me 20 minutes out of my way. I'm like, where are all these people going then? You know, and all the people there, they were all the same nationality. So I don't know what was going on with that. So I was really puzzled on that one. So I finally went back and I looked, and there's the on-ramp to the 58. And I was like, oh. So I got on the 58 and I go driving, and the first rest stop, I need to go tinkle. It's closed. Dang it. So I get into Barstow and I said, well, I'll just wait till I get to the next one, you know, and I'm going along. This is rest stop 3 miles ahead, closed. I'm like, no, you're gonna make me pee on the side of the road again. That's what happened to me 2 times ago. You know, I had to go so bad I didn't make it to Baker. I had to pull over and pee on the side of the road. You know, it's just coffee, and that's when in the morning I take my blood pressure and water pill, so it makes me go to the bathroom. Anyways, long story short, I finally got there, still by 9 o'clock. It was 4 hours one way. It would have been less if I hadn't had stopped at P. I stopped in Baker, and I went to the gas station on the left, and it looked like they were doing work there. So I walked in, and I'm just like holding myself. I gotta go. Where's your bathrooms? In the back. You guys, outside? Yeah. So I go out in the back, 3 nasty, dirty outhouses. Oh no, and I open up and there's poop coming out of the top. Oh, it was gross. It was gross. So I'm like, no, and I'm holding myself. I'm trying so hard not to pee my pants. I should have pulled over on the side of the street. This is what I'm saying to myself, right? So I go over to the Chevron station and I says, where's your bathroom? And they don't speak English. Again, there were some other, I don't know what they were. They were some other nationality. They didn't speak English. Bathroom. Oh. It goes like this. So I go in there and I'm like, oh, you know, and relief, you know. And then I felt bad because I only used their bathroom. So I went ahead and I bought a little, it was like a little crumb cake thing, you know. $3. And so I said, oh, here, I'm going to, because I used your restroom. At least I could just buy something. And he started mumbling something. I had my change in my little Snoopy bag, that clear pouch for change. Yeah, and so I was giving him exact change, and he kept saying something. I'm like, what? And he's going, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? Blah, blah, blah. Huh? Never mind. Goodbye. So I said, have a good day, and I left, and I got on. I finally got out to Vegas. Pam and I met at the South outlets, because then we can park the car there and switch. It's not a new car, she got an older car, but to her it's new. So we got in her car, and before we got in her car, I had these sheepskin seat covers on Big Red, but Big Red has heating and cooling seats, and when I have when I want to cool the seats, I can't feel it. I can't feel the air conditioning coming out of my seats. So I got new seat covers a while ago, like 6 months ago, 5 months ago. No, not even that long ago. Yeah, about 4 or 5 months ago. They got mandalas on them and they're a thin material. So I got them on Amazon. And so I took those off and I asked her, do you want these sheepskin seat covers? Yeah, because my seats are all, her car's old, so the seats are worn out and they're torn and stuff. So I brought her that, and I brought her some of that Trader Joe's mustard with the dill in it. Oh, so good. I gave her that, and I gave her the kitty cat mug that I bought when I got Kiki. Yeah, so I gave her that. She's got like 3 cats. And what else did I give her? I gave her that, a birthday card, mustard. There was something else. I can't remember what it was. Well, anyway, so I helped her put on the seat covers, and it made a big difference on her car. She got a Dodge Durango, and it's one of the Durangos that are like fully loaded with leather seats and all that, but it is an older car, so it's wearing out. So I helped her put those on, and well, that made the seats much better. So then we hopped in her car, and she gave me a ride in her car to go see her husband, Chuck. And we went and visited him for a little while, and he's been trying to, he'd been very sick and has been having trouble standing, so they're trying to get him to where he can start standing again. So it's physical therapy or something like that. So anyways, but he's been living there for the last 4 months, so she's been going through a lot of stress. That's why I went to go see her. Anyway, so and her birthday, and take her out to dinner. So our plans were to either, I wanted to definitely go to South Point because I've never been there before. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to park. I don't know where to check in. And they used to go there all the time because they're affiliated with the bowling. Pam's husband's father was Robbie Robinson, and he invented the automatic positioner, for bowling. That was his invention. And so they have like this big connection with the bowling. So I used to do all kinds of bowling stuff there. Anyway, so we got back from seeing Chuck, and we were already at the mall. She goes, well, did you want to go to the mall and go to Kipling or Vera Bradley? I go, yeah, let's go to Vera Bradley and see if they have any of those Peanuts Halloween back there. You know they're not going to have them because they came out a while ago and they're all gone. But they did have the little key fobs, but they were $15, and I'm like, hey, and you can barely see any Snoopy on them or anything. They're not worth it. So, and then they had another style there, but it was all reds and pinks, and I didn't care for it, so I didn't buy that. But I did get one thing at Kipling because I've been looking for a navy blue smaller bag. I used to have a big navy blue Kipling, and I sold it, or I gave it to Celeste. I either sold it or I gave it to Celeste. I can't remember. And I wanted something smaller, and I saw one at TJ Maxx, but I didn't like the style. And so I said, well, while we're here, let's go check Kipling real quick and see what they got for small crossbody navy blue bags. And I go in there and I see one, and I'm like, man, this looks, and it's the same price as what they are, $34.95. That's after their discount, $34.95, as they are at TJ Maxx. So I'm like, I looked at it and said, this is the same price as TJ Maxx. And I said, no, I don't like this one. I go, what do you have on the other side? And it was 60% off plus an extra whatever, something like that. And I saw this little bag, and it's like a little mini Dafia bag, you guys. So here it is. Look at this. How cute is that? Let me get the name of this. Hi, doodly-doo. What are you doing? Huh? It was $36.95. So it was originally $114. The Bayou Mod Navy Bomb. The Bayou in Mod Navy Bomb. Regularly $114. I got it for $38. Not bad. $38.99, something like that. So I moved into it. I just had to. And that's what the inside looks like. You got a zipper pocket here, and you got one slot pocket here though. No pen holder, nothing like that. But it has the cutest little, you don't want the zipper to get too far back because it doesn't want to zip. The cutest little, no pocket in the back. Cutest little pockets in the front, just like the Dafia. And this one here is where I went to Costco, so this is where I keep I use it as my wallet. My money's in there, and my credit cards. And health care and all that. And then this one here is just my car key, lip balm, and there's 2 lip balms in here, and what do you call it? The other lip balm fell over. Hang on a minute. There's this one here, which is cucumber mint is nice. And this is that brown colored one, which is really nice. So yeah, I really like it. And I used it today. I also had to go to Costco and get wee pads. I got wee pads, and I got a couple of coffee and a couple other things. Anyways, I noticed they have these little zipper pull things on the end of there. They're different. They got a hole in the middle. See, totally different. And it feels like a wider. Oh, you know what it is? It's not wider. Oh, don't you turn on me. Gosh darn it. Okay. It's not wider, but it's a different material than the cotton shoulder straps. This is more like a nylon, I guess. I'm not sure. And then again, here's your zipper. Yeah, so I thought, and I like the two-tone. It's perfect. Works out perfect. Like I said, I'm wearing my bags crossbody all the time now. It's weird. Okay, so went to Kipling. That's the only thing I bought at Kipling. And I said, okay, let's go to South Point. And then if we have time afterward, then we'll go to the antique store. But I said, but I'm coming back in December, so let's save some things to do for when I come. I go, let's go. I want to take you out to dinner and for your birthday, and I want to go look at this stuff. So, well, we get to South Point, and you pull in, you go up to the 5th floor, has the covered parking, the 5th level, has the least amount of cars, you know, because that place is hopping. Free parking, which is, yeah. And then you take the elevator to the casino floor, and then you walk in, and it's just huge, giant, tall slot machines everywhere, and people everywhere, and then she showed me where to go to check in, and we went ahead and got our club member cards, and we walked around. She showed me all the other little food places. She showed me the horse arena, and she showed me the indoor stables that they have where they keep the horses, and it's all air conditioned. That's good for the horses. And we went and looked at the arena, and then we went up to the upper level where the bowling alley's at for their competitions, you know, Major League and all that stuff. And then we went to the other next level down where the bowling alley's at. It's like 2 separate lanes. It was great. There was a lot of lanes, a lot of people bowling. And it was only $3.95 a game to bowl and for something for shoe rental. So I looked at Pam and says, well, we can't do it now, but when I come in December, do you want to play? And she says, yeah. You know, she goes, I you know, can't play very well anymore, you know, because she's got back issues. I said, who cares? Just throw the ball. I can't play either. I'm horrible at bowling, but I don't know. My parents were in part of a bowling league, so they really, you know, took me with them all the time to the Pickwick bowling alley, which they tore down too. Tore that down right when they tore down my house. And they're putting something else up there now. So anyway, so we did that, looked around, and then they have a buffet. You know, a lot of the buffets are closed in Vegas. And I'm like, oh, you know, and I was craving meat. I said, I need some meat. I need some real food. I said, let's, she goes, well, you know, it's kind of expensive. I don't care. It's your birthday, you know? And I said, well, we got our club members. So it said our club cards saved us $2 to $3 per person. So I said, it's $22 a person, you know, for dinner. No problem. Not a problem. So we went in there, and oh my gosh, the food was so good. I just overate. And I had beef ribs. Oh, okay. They had beef and pork. I had the beef ribs. They were that wide of meat. Just, they were so good. And Pam had some ribs and Chinese food and stuff. So anyways, we ate dinner, and of course, you know, we had dessert. I had chocolate chip and pumpkin ice cream, and then I had a little bit of carrot cake. And she had cream puff and something else. A little cream puffs only this big, right? So we really enjoyed that. We walked around some more, and then we played some slot machines. Oh, and we took some pictures too, and there was this beautiful bronze statue of Mr. Binion sitting on his horse. just like Sam's Town, where they have the guy who founded Sam's Town was sitting on his horse, a bronze statue. And then it's very similar to Sam's Town, South Point is. So we walked around. We had a really good time. I really had a good time. Well, I had to be back home because Poodoo Dog was home alone, and she eats dinner about 4 o'clock. So I said, I need to go. It's 5 to 3. You know, it was 2:30. I said, let's go ahead and take you back to your car. So we got, because we were in my car, because her car won't fit in the underground garage. She has to park on the outside lot. And she got a big luggage rack on the top, that's why. So we went back and I dropped her off. We said our goodbyes and I love yous and all that. And I got on the road about 5 to 3. And I hit it home. I hauled the Tuckus home. I didn't speed too fast. I stayed 70, 78, 80, 78 in that area most of the time. And I didn't stop once. Didn't stop to pee or anything. Well, before I left, I checked to see about my ring. It's delivered! In fact, I did that when I arrived to Vegas. And I was standing there talking to Pammy when we were putting her car seat covers on. I said, oh no, I knew it! I said, the ring is here. It said Dillard's. It came in. They just let me know that it's been delivered. So, yeah, okay. So anyway, I left at 5 to 3 and I drove all the way home and I didn't stop once to go to the restroom. I made it home in 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours. But I didn't go straight home. I went to Dillard's to go pick up my ring. And here it is. Ah! Not this one, you guys. This one. Yeah, see, here's the other one that I have that I got when one of these is, I got this, I think I bought this for my birthday last year. I got this. That's not this one. This one. This is my retirement from security. Now I remember. I know I bought this for a special occasion. What was my special occasion? Retiring from the hospital and security. So, and then that's just my little cross ring. I bought that after Michael passed away. But yeah, see, it's a lot smaller. This is called the Sorrento. See, it's a lot bigger. And I have this ring in silver too. So it's expensive, but you know what? I'm swollen. This ring, look at how thick it is. This ring is heavy. That's what I like about James Avery, you guys. You go to the little kiosks in the mall and the jewelry is just paper thin and hollow. Look at how thick. And even the silver rings are even thicker. So yeah, these are all James Avery rings here that I've collected. I got this one a while ago, a couple of years ago. But yeah, this one I got for my birthday last year. I got this, this is for my birthday this year. I turned 65. This is my 65th birthday ring. Absolutely love it. And then this was my retirement ring from the hospital, and that I bought after Michael passed away. So, and then I also have the little cross here, which is James Avery. I bought that at the same time as this. And then here it is, the cross. And then this is the my wedding and pinky ring. So yeah, so I'm really, really happy with that. I was so, when I first opened the box, I saw it and went, oh, it's so shiny. Shiny. Anyway, so I got that and I came home and Poodoo went ape crap. I didn't get home till 6:40. Yeah, because it took me some time at Dillard's to get that. But she was really happy to be home and to eat dinner. She had dinner 2 hours late, didn't you? Come here. We're gonna say goodbye because this video is long enough. But anyways, yeah, I'm really happy with the harp cart. That's what it is for me. You know, it'll be a cart, the folding cart. Yeah, but I couldn't call it the harp cart. And Poodoo Dog was really happy to have me come home. But you know, it was weird. That was a lot of driving. That was like 7 hours of driving. And when I got home and I went to bed, I had a really hard time going to sleep because I felt like I was still moving. And when I closed my eyes, I could see I was like driving. It was weird. I could see the street still going, you know, the freeway. Yeah, I don't know how truckers do it. I really don't know, because going up and back in one day to Vegas, you know, which is 4 hours up and 4 back, unless you go with a nonstop, then it's 3.5, and you know. But that's really hard on you. on your body. So today, I'm wiped out today. I'm so tired. I'm going, I'm going to play my harp. I'm working on some songs. I got to get them going so I don't make mistakes in that little concert I'm doing. And but I just wanted to pop on here real quick and share this little cart that I got, and show you my ring came. I'm really happy with it. My 65th anniversary ring. Yes, I always wear them together, you know. And yeah, say hello and tell you what's going on. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you play the harp and you have something like what I got, and you don't want to have to lift it up, go check out those carts on Amazon. You will love them. All right, guys, take care. Love y'all. Thanks for watching, and give me the high sign. Talk to you later.